Hello everybody, it is me, Faye, or Faith, whichever you prefer to call me, and this is my mess of a room. Now, this video is going to be a short one. It's not going to be a video I normally do, like true crime or anything. This is actually going to be a video, kind of my own little makeshift theory that me and my mom actually have. So yeah, I'm sorry that this isn't a full-length video like I would normally be giving you guys. I am working on some scripts, but lately I've been going out more. I've been hanging out more with my friends, which has been doing wonders for my mental health, in all honesty. If you all don't know, I have been extremely paranoid about ever going outside, especially when it comes to going into town and stuff. So thankfully, I've kind of been able to control that, as well as my social anxiety, by hanging out more with friends and being able to get out of the house more often. It's just been helping me mentally, like, beautifully. It's been going really great. So that's a happy note. And also I've had schoolwork, so it's been a little harder for me to also write scripts while I'm still balancing everything. But I am working on them. I do have some scripts that I had written before, but I need to edit them a bit because my opinions have changed over the course of time. So yeah, out of the way with that little update, and now to the video. So me and my mom had kind of started thinking about this because she reads the news all the time. Like, if we're in a car ride and I'm riding with my mom and my brothers and my dad, you know, she's always on her phone reading the news. And that's not a bad thing. My grandma did that too. So, well, she wasn't on a phone, but she always read the news to my mom. So, you know, it's genetic or something. But so my mom was reading about a disease that basically made it so people were basically growing horns out of their own skin. And so my mom and I got to thinking, and we thought, this would probably explain demon sightings. You know, like, if, especially earlier in history, you know, like, it would explain a lot of why people had thought they had seen the devil or seen Satan or well, the devil and Satan are the same thing, or seen a demon. You know, it would explain a lot because how these people look because of these horns that are coming out of their face and their head and their ears. It looks like what you would imagine a demon to look like. Now, obviously, in today's society, a lot of us know this person just has a medical thing wrong with them. You know, most of us would assume that. But back then, you know, before the Dark Ages even, most people would assume that this is a demon, especially in a time where religion was outweighed by medicine and science. You know, you were seen to strictly go by religion, you know, so if you saw someone who depicted a demon or what you thought looked like a demon, you'd think they were a demon. Obviously, nowadays, more people balance medicine and science over religion, and that's just kind of how it is now. And even some religious people balance their religion with a lot of science and stuff. So, obviously, nowadays, we don't think that. But I think it's an interesting theory to go back and look specifically at this disease, because there is one disease that I am talking about. It is called the, I have notes, actually, about this disease. It is the Cutaneous, I am probably saying that wrong, Cutaneous, I'll leave what it says. I am, again, probably saying it wrong, but I'll just say it how I can read it. The cutaneous horn, it is basically a type of lesion or growth that is built up by keratin, which is the protein on the top layer of your skin, and that makes up the top layer of your skin. So it's basically all of that growing out into these cone and horn shapes, and they almost resemble like animal-like horns. Now, these are also described to be like in different colors, so like they could even be in pink, they could be more skin colored, some of them are darker. Warning before I put the pictures, because the pictures personally made me feel uncomfortable, but here's some pictures. It's very closely resembling of what artists would depict demons to look like, minus some goat features. And I'm not trying to shame these people for a disease that they cannot control, but I am saying that throughout the years of the church that we focused more on the fear of God and the fear of Satan and used it against people who were sick, against people who weren't like normal people. And again, I'm just saying this because I think it's an interesting idea to have, like, how many of our urban legends and how many of our supernatural creatures that we've made movies about and TV shows about, how many of them were really just people who were sick or anything like that, who got exaggerated into a more animalistic form. Because I think when we exaggerated it into a more animalistic form, it almost created this idea that they aren't human, and in reality they were probably just humans who were sick. Anyways, that's my video. Again, it's not a long one by any means. I'm sorry I can't make it longer, but I don't have the energy right now in me. Today I've been just so exhausted. I found out I have a 101-degree fever, which probably explains the exhaustion. But anyways, so yeah, I don't have the energy in me to make it any longer. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up because that would make my day. If you have any thoughts on this video, like, do you think this is what people confused for demons, or do you think there were some other diseases out there that people would confuse for demons? Or do you think there are other diseases that could be connected with other urban legends like vampires or werewolves? You know, leave all those lovely thoughts in the comments down below. And if you like content like this, such as my true crimes and explanations and my reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to also make my day. And as always, let's help make the world just a little less shittier. I'll see you all later.